Hi, I'm Neil O'Donnell, and I'm the author of People of the Sword. And I just wanted to take an opportunity right now to answer some of the questions that I've received on my blog and from readers I've encountered at book signings and just out and about. And all I'm going to go through is just 10 random unique facts about me. First and foremost, my writing is not just focused on fantasy. I actually cover a lot of different genres, including some nonfiction, and that nonfiction ranges from journal articles to encyclopedia entries and even to a memoir. Second thing, everything that is in my writing usually has some connection to my family home. And that's just always been a major part of my writing and my influence, particularly the silver maple that once dominated my family's home. It's since fallen down, and that's okay because we actually had some seedlings that my brother and I planted, and now in my new home with my wife, we actually have saplings from that original silver maple. The third thing that many of you don't know is that I'm an archaeologist, and as I mentioned, I do a lot of writing that is nonfiction that includes a lot of research in surrounding my archaeological excavations and subsequent analyses. And my recent book is a historical fiction piece called Colleen Wren. And Colleen Wren is a story about an Erie Iroquoian from the Niagara frontier who is kidnapped and taken into the Seneca Nation, and a lot of the complexities that are discussed in the book, the way the villages are arranged, the interaction between the different villagers and European populations at that time, a lot of it revolves back to my um, archaeological research. The fourth thing, I love sharks. Love sharks, loved them all my life. I would say that's the first thing that I genuinely, absolutely loved and actually thought of myself as going on into becoming a marine biologist, and things have just gone off into a different direction. Actually, right now I do a lot of conservation work in helping to protect shark species and cut down on the amount of damage that's been done to shark populations. And so I'm still getting in my work with sharks, and my plan is to continue to do so. And when I can fit them into my books, you're going to find sharks in there. The fifth thing, I love video games. I've loved video games since I was a kid, back when we had Pong. Okay, uh, I actually play Warcraft. My brother got me into that. And I do have a couple characters within Warcraft that are named after characters from People of the Sword. Um, I also play a lot of vintage video games. One in particular is a first-person perspective game um, called Quake, and just video games for me are definitely a way to release stress. And when I'm definitely just needing a break from things, I'll put a video game in. Sixth thing, I write a lot of short stories, and Valara's Song, that was a book that was entirely short stories. And for me, short stories are not an actual type of form of writing that I do on a regular basis. When I write short stories, it's usually to either work out a theme that I'm going to use in a larger work, such as a novel, or it's just because I'm in the midst of writer's block and I can't break through it. And short stories have oftentimes been the way that I've gone through that writer's block. Seventh thing, yeah, I'm a morning person and I'm a late night person. Okay, 2 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, there's thankfully I write at night. Okay, when I get home from work, because if I were to write during my lunch breaks, it wouldn't work out because at lunch I'm just ready to go to sleep. Um, Number 8, not a fan of clowns. Yeah, clowns. I've hated them since I was a kid. I see them and I just want to, run. And so if they ever do make it into my book, any book, you know that they're going to be an evil character, and the main hero is going to find a way to get rid of the clown. Okay, just saying that. Number 9. I love the cold, which is fortunate because, well, I live in Buffalo, New York, and the more snow and the colder, the better. And in case you're wondering, am I the type of person in the middle of the summer or in the middle of the winter, I'm going, oh God, I hate the snow. And yeah, no, I start getting upset when the snow goes away in April, and I just complain about the lack of snow and the lack of coldness, pretty much from May until November. The 10th fact that I wanted to mention on this um, video is that in all the writing I do and all the different things I do throughout the day, I love writing resumes. Okay, writing resumes and giving career advice to students, to friends, to anyone looking for work. And I do find that writing in this, writing resumes, it's a very difficult form to write in. You need to be precise. You need to fine tune everything you do, and it's really a great exercise. But quite frankly, especially in the economy that we've been struggling through for the last few years, it's meant a lot to me to be able to reach out and help people find work, and helping them with the resumes has been the primary way I've done that. Well, those are the 10 random facts I wanted to discuss today. And if you have more questions, email me, or if you see me at a book signing or whatever, shoot me an email, send me a tweet, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. In the meantime, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll notice a link to other authors' pages. And tomorrow tomorrow I'm going to be posting this, and it's going to be Wednesday, March 6th. And there's a number of different authors we're trying to get people to investigate the authors that are out there, get to learn more about the authors, so it's more than just a name on a cover of a book. And that said, I thank you for your time, I thank you for your interest, and to my readers, thank you for your support, because you make it all worthwhile. Thanks a lot, and you take care.